has fascinated mankind for ages. Tales have been woven around it. Men and women have romanticized it. Poets have extolled its beauty, and missions have been launched to engrave a human footprint on it. And among the countless who have been mesmerized by its astral presence is Dr. Mailaswamy Annadurai. The project director of India's first mission to the moon, Chandrayaan-1. Dr. M. Annadurai is a scientist with the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, at Bengaluru, and has spent 27 years working on many of India's space missions. Chandrayaan-1, however, has been his biggest assignment so far.
So making Chandrayaan-1 very modest beginning to when we started, but now we are ambitiously placed with the very sophisticated instruments, so that with the one shot, going to the moon one shot, and look and understand what moon contains. This particular mission has a lot of visibility among the people, visibility among the students, visibility among the media, visibility among even the policymakers. Though this is nearly 70th mission go around the moon, we are the first to discover unambiguously water on the moon.
The choice of Dr. M. Annadurai to head the mission was easy enough for ISRO chairman Dr. Gopalan Madhavan Nair. That is because during his stint with ISRO, Dr. M. Annadurai has been spacecraft operations manager for the India's remote sensing satellites IRS-1A in 1988 and IRS-1B in 1989 and INSAT-2A in 1992 and INSAT-2B in 1993. Earlier, as the Associate Project Director, he was responsible for the first Indian communication satellite built for the educational sector, the EduSat, launched in 2004. Such a distinction, however, has come after a long journey from his birth in a village called Kodavadi in Coimbatore district of Tamil Nadu. Born on 2nd July 1958, Dr. M. Annadurai completed his primary education in a Gram Panchayat school that did not even have a permanent building.
Yeah, my father basically is he's a disciplined man, but he instead of enforcing discipline, I think he was a role model to us. Not being a strict father, being a model father. Actually, that's what I used to tell him wherever, even today, concerned.
It was Dr. M. Annadurai's fascination for physics and mathematics that made him take up engineering. He has a master's degree in engineering from the PSG College of Technology at Coimbatore.
Basically, if you look at here in my school days, Mr. C.K. Krishnan, he influenced me, inspired me. Apart from my father is concerned, for the science is concerned, he was my mathematics teacher. Then when I came over here pre-university, Professor Gundu Rao, basically he has even written some of the physics books for the college days are concerned. And when I coming to the engineering college, we have Professor Dr. Lating Palaniswamy, and he is influenced basically to do the engineering, where the thing is basically not only academic, he is very much oriented for the practical aspects also concerned. So this is the way three of my lecturers in various stages influenced me mathematics, physics and engineering is concerned.
With his desire to continue his education and obtain a doctorate, as also driven by a personal compulsion to opt for government sector job, Dr. M. Annadurai joined ISRO as soon as he completed his post-graduation in engineering. Dr. M. Annadurai is married to Vasanthi and they have a son, Gopal Kannan, who is now doing his 3rd year in mechanical engineering.
As a father, he he manages to spend quality time with him. Of course, like because of this project, the quantity of time could be reduced, but still the quality of time hasn't gone down. Even the little amount of time he spends with me, he spends it effectively.
For someone who otherwise sets his sights on the moon, Dr. M. Annadurai is quite rooted to the ground. At ISRO, he commands respect and affection and is known to be a scientist with an eye for detail and a compulsion for perfection.
Chandrayaan is not a very simple mission, it has been a very complicated mission since we had to design everything new. And also we were not aware of the moon's atmosphere, its reflections, its temperatures, so many other issues were there. So he used to give us enough time to take care of the designs properly. Though he was behind us to get things done, but he never was, he was only an efficient leader.
Many of the people used ISRO as a launch pad, and they learned a lot of things and they went to US. But Mr. Annadurai never thought of going to US. He worked for ISRO, and in his lifetime he never thought of leaving India and going to US, and he wanted to be in India only. Even recent visits he made to US and many countries he has visited. After coming back, he used to discuss with me. But whatever the lifetime style may be, but we like India and like to be in India and work for ISRO.
As a person who believes in living a disciplined life, Dr. M. Annadurai is a man of habits. And yet, he lets his mind soar to the skies to reach out for the seemingly impossible. As for relaxation, Dr. M. Annadurai prefers to read.
Basically, I read self-improvement books apart from science and technological updates, and I do read a lot on the Tamil literary works, and Bhagavad Gita is my regular reading daily.
Earlier an atheist, Dr. M. Annadurai's perception of religion has now changed.
Okay, initially I was more of a rationalistic feeling, as most of the Tamilians we had, and of late, of course, gradually got changed into more and more towards with the rational feeling, but with some bias. I am becoming more of a pious person.
For someone who is in constant search to explore the relation between the universe and life, Dr. M. Annadurai believes that technological research and industrial application is to make human life easier and to provide comfort and change the lifestyle of humanity. Just as the moon may be thousands of miles away from Earth and yet be within reach, Dr. M. Annadurai's philosophy is one that cuts the distance between reality and dreams.